Sorry about the audio desync. Fun fact, I accidentally just recorded this. Well, not record, but I streamed the whole thing. So now I have to do it all over again. Wow, I'm smart. Hi, I'm gonna show you how to make this, and this is what it sounds like. Yeah, that's it. I seriously can't believe I just streamed this whole thing. Now I have to do it again. I could just pull the VOD, but why would I? Okay. So I'm going to go through each track individually, one by one, you know, like you do in every other tutorial out there. So we'll start with drums. We'll start with the kick and the snare. Very basic, just on the 1 and 3. We're at 150 BPM, by the way. It's just a virtual riot kick and virtual riot snare. Pretty simple. And then every once in a while, after 3 bars, so on the 4th bar, it'll instead of playing on the 3, it'll play on the 4. It like I don't know how to here. It like adds tension if you use it in the right context, and it also can sound cool if there's silence, which is sort of what I did here. It can make the main bass sound more heavy, I guess, and hit harder. And then I just have a hi-hat hitting on the 2 and the 4. That's that. Then a crash on 1 every 2 bars. 2 bars? Yeah, 2 bars. And then we go down to the main bass. Now, I'm not actually going to show how to make this main bass. I'll show it in another video because I'm just going to milk the content out of this. I'll make these videos go up around the same time. So if you're seeing this one, you should be able to see the one on how to make the bass. But basically, it's just triplets and it falls. Uses lots of post-processing. Without post-processing, this bass sounds like nothing. And with post-processing, that's it. But then, of course, I sampled it to audio, and that's what I'm using for the actual bit. Moving on, we have the cymbals. Cymbals are up here, but I also added this as a layer. It's just a cymbal loop by Sultan. I use it in like everything because it's just easy. I just can just drop it in. And then I have a crash, but I have a fade on it. And then it goes. So it sort of, here's what it sounds like. You can barely hear it, but it's there. And it adds a lot. It makes the fills sound more uplifting, I guess is how to describe it. And then the drops hit harder. So it goes up and then down, which is how I sort of want it to feel. Moving, I have that, of course, in every other spot as well, where it should be. Then for the fills, I have the main bass playing for 1.5 bars, and then there's a fill for 1/2 bar, and then it plays for 1.5 bars, fill for 1/2 bar, and just does that. And I just change the fills while keeping the main bass the same. And changing the rhythm every once in a while. I have for a fill these glitches I made, which I just made a whole ton of them. Are these? Nope. Glitches right here. Just like random stuff like that. Then I just put it in there. And it, by itself, it doesn't actually sound all that good. So then what I added is a vocal, but I put a whole ton of processing on the vocal and a frequency shifters. So without it, it's that with processing super distorted, gritty, and lots of reverb. And it makes for a nice transition. It sort of shines out through all the muddy and the gritty noise. It sort of shines out. I should probably make it louder, but don't feel like it. So I have that, then I have drums. Then one of the effects I like to use is silence. Silence can make a drop sound 100 times harder than it really is if there's no silence. So, example, this. Here. Like that. It hits, pauses, there's nothing there except for nothing. And then it hits again, and it makes that hit seem harder than it really is. Same thing here. There's no noise except for the snare, and then it hits into the drop, making it sound really heavy. And then for all the other fills, it's basically the same thing. That one's weird. I gotta fix that one. But then it goes to back to the main bass. So that's basically the concept of it, I guess. I will probably make a video on the main bass. I will definitely make a video on the main bass because I'm bass. I can speak English because I'm milking the content out of this. And then I'll make I guess I'll make a video on all of these and those types of things. And then a while ago, I'll probably make another video soon on this, somewhere around here, this one. My favorite song, or one of my favorite songs, Warlords by Troyboy and Skrillex. I think. Hopefully I remembered that right. But I remade the main bass, and it's, not gonna lie, kind of sounds like it. So yeah, I'll probably do that. And also, I stream at twitch.tv/KnightRiderR6. Also, I'm just recording this after the fact. I forgot about the master. So, without the master, this sounds like garbage. Like straight garbage. It's so quiet, it's kind of bad. And with master, it's a lot louder and stuff like that. So all the master is, I definitely did not steal this from anybody. This is totally an original master. Definitely, you know, not used. This is all it really is. It's a utility. And then I just, depending on how loud everything else is normally. So I put this in one big group and then turn it down the whole time so it doesn't clip. And I turn the gain up based off of how loud I want it to be. And it's just multiband dynamics, EQ, side, whatever. Another EQ, just, you know, that garbage. Multiband dynamics, a saturator on digital clip, and a limiter. That's pretty much all it is. Oh yeah, it's a NASCO. Definitely didn't steal it from NASCO. What? Huh?